How's it going, everybody? The Big Games Big Deal sale just started on PlayStation. It's running from now until May 6th, and there's a ton of absolute bangers on sale for up to 90% off. Every day I put together lists of the top games you can get at a deep discount, so make sure you subscribe so you don't miss tomorrow's video. Alright, with that out of the way, let's get straight into it. For $4, 70% off, Rock of Ages 2 Bigger and Bolder is a gloriously surreal tower defense game where you send giant boulders crashing through historical and artistic ages, flattening obstacles and defenses to smash your opponent's gate before they smash yours. Powered by Unreal Engine 4 with improved graphics, physics, and destructibility, the game cranks up the chaos with new time periods and a frantic 2v2 multiplayer mode. It's a 75 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 4 out of 10, and about 5 hours to 100%, no platinum for this one. For $2, 90% off, the Count Lucanor is a charming yet eerie adventure game following Hans, a poor boy who wanders into the woods on his birthday and stumbles upon a mysterious castle where a kobold offers him great wealth if he can guess its name. Trapped inside with no way out, Hans must navigate a spooky mix of mystery, fantasy, and horror to uncover the kobold's secret and claim his destiny as the new Count Lucanor. It's a 76 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 10 hours to platinum. For $2, 90% off, Candle: The Power of the Flame is a tense adventure puzzle game where young novice Teku must navigate deadly traps, intricate obstacles, and treacherous environments to rescue his tribe's shaman. You'll solve complex environmental puzzles, carefully timing movements, observing subtle cues, and using your surroundings to survive, with each misstep potentially leading to failure in beautifully handcrafted atmospheric levels. It's a 70 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 2 out of 10, and about 5 hours to platinum. For $5, 80% off, Kaiju Wars is a tactical strategy game where players act as the mayor of Flotio City, defending against kaiju attacks while managing limited military resources. Players build sacrificial bases, deploy experimental weapons, and command upgradable ace units across missions worldwide, while navigating tactical puzzles, large-scale defense scenarios, and a narrative-driven campaign with choices. It's an 80 on OpenCritic, and I'm not sure about trophy difficulty or time to platinum as it's such a small sample size. For $2, 80% off, Bulb Boy is an award-winning horror adventure inspired by Machinarium and goblins, following a young boy with a glowing bulb for a head who wakes one gloomy night to find his home overrun by horrid monsters and his family missing. Solve twisted puzzles, defeat wicked creatures, and uncover Bulb Boy's unique abilities as you fight to rescue your Grandpa Raffin and Moth Dog from the darkness. It's a 75 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 6 out of 10, and about 5 hours to 100%, no platinum for this one. For $3, 70% off, Stories Untold is a narrative-driven experimental adventure anthology combining text adventure, point-and-click, and genre-defying gameplay across 4 mysterious stories. Explore 80s-inspired retro settings, solve mind-bending puzzles, and interact with bizarre artifacts while experiencing tense psychological horror, a synthwave soundtrack, and unique storytelling that blends mystery, sci-fi, and suspense. It's a 79 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 2 out of 10, and about 5 hours to 100%, no platinum for this one. For $4, 55% off, Summoner is a classic fantasy RPG about Joseph, a young man marked with the power to summon powerful creatures but haunted by the destruction his abilities once caused. Spanning 2 continents across the world of Mediva, the adventure features party-based exploration, tactical battles with summoned creatures like minotaurs and dragons, and character progression through spells, weapons, and armor. It's a 71 on GameRankings, trophy difficulty around 4 out of 10, and about 30 hours to platinum. For $5, 80% off, the Escapists Supermax Edition is a definitive prison escape simulation bundle, including the original game and all premium content. Master daily routines, plan clever strategies, and execute daring escapes while navigating increasingly challenging prisons, from high-security facilities to themed special locations, using crafting and social manipulation to outsmart guards, unlock secret routes, and complete unique objectives. It's a 73 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 6 out of 10, and about 20 hours to platinum. For $4, 70% off, Door Kickers Action Squad is a frenetic, old-school side-scrolling action game where you play as a SWAT trooper kicking down doors and taking out bad guys across 84 non-linear levels in Nowhere City, USA. Choose from 6 unique characters, master weapon recoil and cover mechanics, unleash strategic abilities and devastating ultimates, and tackle endless tower and zombie invasion mode solo or with a friend in couch or online co-op. It's an 81 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 5 out of 10, and about 20 hours to platinum. For $3, 90% off, Mr. Driller Drill Land is a colorful action puzzle game set in a whimsical underground amusement park filled with quirky attractions and hidden secrets. You dig through collapsing blocks across 5 themed attractions, each introducing unique rules, escalating hazards, and clever obstacles that test planning, speed, and precision while encouraging quick thinking and adaptability. It's an 80 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 10 out of 10, and about 40 hours to platinum. For $3, 70% off, Yars Recharged is a thrilling arcade shoot-'em-up where you lead attacks against the enemy homeworld, dodging deadly mechanical hives, swirling missiles, and cannon fire. Charge your Zorlon cannon for massive golden blasts while shooting from cover and darting forward to nibble away at enemy defenses, mastering precision timing, strategic positioning, quick reflexes, and tactical movement. It's a 74 on OpenCritic, and I'm not sure about trophy difficulty or time to platinum as it's such a small sample size. For $2, 75% off, One Finger Death Punch 2 is a fast-paced 2-button brawler where style, precision, and timing combine in relentless kung fu combat against waves of enemies, turning every fight into a cinematic spectacle. Attack left or right, chain together over 26 unique skills, and unleash devastating flurries with over 1,000 possible animations while facing increasingly challenging enemies across a variety of dynamic arenas. It's an 84 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 4 out of 10, and about 30 hours to platinum. For $3, 80% off, Worms Rumble is a frantic real-time arena shooter where 32 players clash in chaotic, cross-platform battles, ditching turn-based combat for non-stop action. Blast foes with classic weapons like the bazooka, shotgun, and sheep launcher, master new tools such as the plasma blaster and rocket shield, and customize your worm, while tackling seasonal events and experimenting with inventive strategies in the lab. It's a 70 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 4 out of 10, and about 100 hours to platinum. For $3, 70% off, Wall World is a mining roguelite tower defense where you pilot a heavily armed robo-spider across a mysterious vertical world filled with hidden resources, exotic biomes, and deadly monsters. Mine procedurally generated tunnels for resources and technologies, upgrade your exosuit and robo-spider for deeper exploration and combat, and build automated turrets and repair stations to survive increasingly dangerous attacks. It's a 73 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 25 hours to platinum. For $2, 50% off, Shutshimi is a randomized shoot-'em-up about a muscle-bound fish with memory problems, where combat waves and upgrade cycles last just 10 seconds each, demanding fast reflexes and snap decisions. Battle through 6 bosses, choose from 5 upgradable weapons, collect over 30 upgrades and hats, some unlocking hidden gameplay-modifying attributes, all in frantic local co-op or solo chaos. It's a 74 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 4 out of 10, and about 5 hours to 100%, no platinum for this one. For $5, 30% off, Achilles Survivor is a survivor roguelike set in a mythological version of ancient Greece where each run contributes to an ever-growing legend shaped by adaptation and long-term mastery. You battle relentless waves of enemies using evolving powers, construct tactical structures during combat, and constantly adjust your strategy as difficulty escalates through regions packed with elite foes and punishing bosses. It's a 79 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 4 out of 10, and about 40 hours to platinum. For $1, 90% off, In Between is a surreal puzzle platformer that explores the mind of a man confronting a cruel twist of fate, guiding him through a mysterious world that defies physics, logic, and expectation. Solve over 60 inventive puzzles, master timing and agility, and uncover new mechanics as you progress through stages reflecting the protagonist's memories, emotions, and struggle to come to terms with mortality. It's a 70 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 5 out of 10, and about 10 hours to 100%, no platinum for this one. For $5, 50% off, Hotline Miami is a fast-paced top-down action game set in a violent, surreal version of late 1980s Miami drenched in neon, paranoia, and chaotic energy. You clear rooms using lethal gunplay, brutal melee combat, and environmental improvisation, while piecing together a fractured narrative delivered through cryptic phone messages, hidden clues, and unsettling imagery that gradually reveals the city's dark underbelly. It's an 86 on Game Rankings, trophy difficulty around 5 out of 10, and about 10 hours to platinum. For $3, 70% off, Dragon Blaze is a fast-paced, vertical-scrolling psycho-fantasy shooter where you command a powerful dragon and its rider, battling waves of enemies in eerie, detailed environments while chasing high scores. Unleash normal shots, bombs, magic attacks, and the signature close-range dragon shot, timing its release to trigger bonuses and alter magic effects while facing intense enemy patterns and massive bosses. It's an 80 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 6 out of 10, and about 15 hours to platinum. For $5, 75% off, Before We Leave is a peaceful city-building game where you rediscover lost knowledge and rebuild a thriving civilization across islands, continents, and planets at a relaxed, self-directed pace. Manage resources, expand settlements, establish production chains, research ancient technologies, and trade goods, while balancing happiness, pollution, and long-term sustainability as your society grows and explores new territories. It's a 75 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 9 out of 10, and about 30 hours to platinum. For $5, 50% off, Speed Crew is a chaotic cooperative party game where 1 to 4 players take on the role of an elite pit crew, diagnosing car issues, making repairs, and navigating hazard-filled pit lanes across 4 racing championships spanning the 70s to the 2000s. With 48 levels, local online multiplayer, stylized retro 3D graphics, and a decade-appropriate custom soundtrack, it's a fast and frantic good time for players of all ages. It's a 70 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 10 hours to platinum. For $3, 75% off, Aspire, Ina's Tale is a mystical side-scrolling adventure where Ina awakens from a magical slumber and must explore the tower to uncover the truth behind her mysterious imprisonment. Players traverse sprawling chambers, solve intuitive puzzles, and use spirit-based powers while encountering enigmatic characters, platforming challenges, and hidden secrets that reveal the tower's mysteries and cleverly reshape reality. It's a 78 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 2 out of 10, and about 5 hours to platinum. For $3, 85% off, Gimmick 2 is a charming platformer that brings back the green little yokai Yumataro for a new adventure full of hidden treasures, challenging enemies, and inventive puzzles across varied, imaginative worlds. Use Yumataro's signature star, which bounces and carries momentum, to activate switches, defend against foes, ride to hard-to-reach places, uncover secrets, and set speed records, experimenting with its physics to master each level. It's a 79 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 6 out of 10, and about 15 hours to platinum. For $2, 90% off, Sublevel 0 Redux is a first-person roguelike 6-degree of freedom shooter set in a universe on the brink of collapse, where you pilot a gunship on a mission to loot, craft, and master ancient technology. Descend into procedurally generated zero-gravity environments, facing relentless enemies and scavenging rare resources as you gather the tools your clan needs to survive. It's a 73 on OpenCritic, and I'm not sure about trophy difficulty or time to platinum as it's such a small sample size. For $4, 80% off, Roguebook is a roguelike deck builder where you assemble a team of 2 heroes and fight through a magical book that reshapes itself, shifts layouts, and evolves unpredictably every time you open it. You build your deck mid-run, combine hero abilities, and adapt to constantly shifting encounters using cards, relics, and gems that reward synergy, strategic planning, and creative thinking for maximum effect. It's an 81 on OpenCritic, and there's unfortunately a broken trophy making the platinum currently unobtainable. Alright, that's it for today's list, everybody. If you've played any of these already, drop your thoughts in the comments. Your insights help others find great games too, it's not just mine. As always, I want to thank all my channel members for their generous support, but to all you out there who watch, comment, subscribe, and all that good stuff as well, thank you. You're the reason I'm still having fun making all these videos every day, and I'm genuinely grateful for each and every one of you out there. If you can spare $1 a month, you get early access to all my videos, and it helps me out more than you know. But I know times are tough out there, so all I do ask is, if you enjoyed the video, hit that subscribe button to stay up to date with any new sale stuff that I put out, leave a like, and comment down below if you've got any of these platinums or plan on going for any of them.